Hi everybody, in this video I'm going to talk about how to make a stun shot. I'm getting this question quite a lot from players and the answer is not so simple. Many players are thinking that to make a stun shot, on a straight shot to stop the white, so this is a stun shot, you have to hit the cue ball in the center or a little bit below the center. Well, that's true, that can do the work. But it depends how much power you're going to put into that shot. So first I'm going to play the shot with just a little bit below the middle and a medium pace to stop the white. So the white stopped, and this is a stun shot on a straight shot. But this is not the only way to make a stun shot. And later in the video I'll give you very nice cue ball control examples to see why it's important to be able to play the stun shot with different spots on the white. So now I'm going to play the white very, very low, at the lowest point, and now again make the cue ball stop after it hits the red. I'll just use less power. So now I'm aiming at the lowest point on the white. Played it much softer than the previous shot. And again the cue ball stopped. So is this a screw back shot? I don't think so, because I don't see the cue ball spinning back. So this must be again a stun shot. So it turns out that you can make a stun shot just below the middle and very low at the cue ball, and you just use different speed of the shot. So here on the blue, the first example is better. Why? Because when you're hitting the cue ball just below the middle, if you overhit the shot a little bit, the cue ball still is going to be very near the blue. So it's still going to be very near the perfect stun shot if you overhit the shot. Cue ball is not going to be spinning backwards. If you underhit the shot slightly, then again the cue ball is going to be very near that spot. So the first example is better. You guarantee yourself that you're going to stop the white. The second shot that I played at the lowest point on the white, if you overhit it a little bit, then you're going to make the cue ball spinning backwards. I'll demonstrate the shot. And obviously this is not going to be a stun shot anymore. It's going to be a screw back shot. So I hit with a little bit more pace and you can see that the cue ball goes backwards. So the first example here with the blue is better, a little bit below the middle, medium pace. But what if you have more distance? Here the distance between the cue ball and the red is like 1 meter. Here, from here to the blue spot, the distance is about 35 centimeters. So when you have more distance, if I play the stun just a little bit below the middle, I'll have to use more power to make the cue ball stop because the distance is more. So that more power may cause loss of accuracy and you may miss the ball. So for this shot, for that distance, I'm going to get lower on the cue ball. It's not going to be a little bit below the middle, but more below the middle. This is going to be roughly between the middle and the lowest point on the white you can hit. And I'll use comfortable pace for the shot. So this is just a little bit below the middle. Well, not so little, so that's the middle, sorry. That's the middle, that's the lowest point. I'm in between these two shots. And I made the cue ball stop. So if you have more distance, like the whole table, obviously you're going to go at the lowest point on the cue ball. Because, yeah, if you hit it too hard, then you're going to lose accuracy. And this is just for the straight shots. but when you have to play a stun shot on an angle, then it becomes interesting. When you play a stun, perfect stun, and you have an angle, the cue ball goes on 90 degrees. You know that from one of my previous videos. So play now the shot, medium pace, just below the middle, and you're gonna see how much the cue ball is gonna travel. I'll mark that spot for the cue ball, so I'm using the same angle every time. And now watch how much the cue ball is gonna travel. So that's 90 degrees, perfect 90 degrees, because I didn't hit the pink. So the perfect 90 degrees are right there, just very close to the pink. So the cue ball stopped between the pink and the black. What if you want to make the cue ball travel on these 90 degrees, but to stop sooner? It's going to be still a stun shot, but different type of stun shot. It's going to be that soft stun. So now I'm going to play lower point on the cue ball and less power. Cue ball is still going to go 90 degrees, but it will stop sooner. So now I'm lower on the cue ball and I play it softer. Well, in this cue ball there was a little bit of screw back, because obviously I used a spot on the white lower than needed, but the cue ball stopped sooner. Traveled pretty much on the same line, but it stopped sooner. So that's still another type of stun shot. Now, what if you want to hold the cue ball and to make the cue ball stop as soon as possible? So it travels on 90 degrees, but to make it stop as soon as possible, you're gonna go at the lowest point on the cue ball. And obviously you're gonna play that very gentle. So that's lowest point on the cue ball, very gentle. Cue ball goes on 19 degrees and stops very soon. So on this 90 degrees line, there are many different types of stun shot. So when you want to make a stun shot, you have to judge what's the distance between the balls, how far you want to make the cue ball going. When you have angle, you have to judge the angle as well, because different angles require different types of stun shots, and all of that. It's not so simple that every stun shot is just a little bit below the middle. They are different. So you have different types of stun shots, and you should practice them stun shots. So you can take the blue, for example, you take that 90 degrees line and you start to experiment. So you try a spot a little bit below the middle, then you try the lowest spot, then you try a spot in between those two, then you put different angle. So now I put less angle here, and if I want to make the cue ball go towards the pink from this little angle, then obviously I'll play it just below the middle, like fraction below the middle, and I'm going to use lots of power to make the cue ball go there. So it also depends what's the angle here. If you have more angle, usually you want the cue ball to stop sooner. So more angle shots like this, so this is half ball shot, and if you want to stop the cue ball as soon as possible, again you're going to be using very low spot on the white, very low point on the white, and you're going to play gentle. And obviously here you're going to play with lots of side spin to make the pot, because these are the shots which are throwing off a lot, the half ball slow stuns. And yeah, don't underestimate the stun shot, practice it, try different angles and see how the cue ball is reacting. See you next time, thank you.